Hi everybody, welcome back to Time Predicts, and these are four angel numbers. And people who are new to my channel, I'm a psychic medium and intuitive tarot reader, and I have my spirit guides, my ascended masters, and my archangels who guide me. These are four different angel numbers: 111, 222, 444, and 777. So you can choose any one of them. I'm going to do predictions for 6th Feb to 12th Feb. I will also include love messages. I'll take that out also. I've got my cards here. So you can just see which number you're getting attracted to, or which angel number that you've been seeing. You pick up that angel number and let's do our reading, and let's see what cards are coming for you. So people who've chosen I'm going to keep these here. People who've chosen 111, these are your messages. Let's see what are the messages for you if you've chosen 111. And there it goes again. It's always a problem whenever I'm recording. Sorry guys, just a minute, you'll have to bear with me. Okay, so let's see what are the messages for people who've chosen 111. This is how next 7 days are going to be. Oh, this one almost jumped out. I get the message enough of rest. Okay, I don't know why I got this message, but next 7 days, it's like you've had enough of rest. You've had all this. You had your sleep. It could also be, you got some acupressure done for your back, or the back wasn't good. But next 7 days, you're going to feel better. Also, something that was troubling you, or any problem that was troubling you, or was making you feel like this, you did not want to get up or something. I want to say it's done and over with, because I feel new day is coming. It's like a new beginning is coming. So if you've been worrying sick or had any back problem, or for 10 days or for 10 months, I get, or since October, if you've been facing a lot of problems, I think next 7 days it's going to be better, because I feel much of a new day beginning for you. Somebody's going to offer you love. This is new opportunities, new love, new job, something new coming your way next 6 days. Somebody offering you help, somebody offering you help in form of money, in form of loan. Somebody offering you emotional support, but this is definitely support. So whatever you've gone through is done with, dusted. New beginnings. Yep, you're going to feel like a queen or a king. You're going to it's a new position. It's a new confidence. It's managing things yourself. I mean, you're not wrapped in anybody's fingers. You're wrapping the world around your finger, and this is what you're going to say. People are going to listen. So next 7 days, probably you're at that position, or probably you feel so confident and you feel much better. You feel better about yourself, and I feel it's like having the world around your fingers, and proving yourself right is also what I feel. You also need to prove yourself somewhere, and I feel some kind of delay happened, which was supposed to happen, was good for that time, but there are no more delays that are going to happen. Something got delayed and the result was good. Sometimes something doesn't happen or gets delayed, and something better happens. So I really feel, you were waiting for something but did not happen. But this is definitely, that something new is going to come, and new beginnings are going to be there. A lot of meetings, a lot of connecting with people, especially 3 and plus. Could be your birth date could add to a 3, or your month could add to a 3. But I feel connecting with people is going to be very important. Signing documents, I feel next 7 days are important. If you're seeing 111, some kind of document signing, some kind of documents, which is also judgment. I see a lot of judgment. It could be a court case, or if somebody was unfair to you in any way, you signing that. It's also, I got the words, you saying signing off. I'm signing off from this place, or signing off from your life, and something beginning new, because whatever injustice was done to you, I feel justice is going to be there. I get a lot of 3 number for you guys, because I got 2 3s. So you could have chosen 111, but you could also be seeing 3 3 3 a lot. And coming 3 days are important for you. Anything pending, delayed, will finally, things will be settled. If anything was delayed and you were not getting an answer, anything that was pending, it was going into circles. Anything, could be anything, any situation. You'll know it, what it is. So things are going to be much better for you guys. I mean, judgment is going to swing your way. uh, if anybody was unjust with you, I think they're going to get a taste of their own medicine, is another thing that I get. but you really hoped and prayed, you did not let your hopes come down if you've chosen 111. So that's why the judgment is on its way, and it will swing towards you, and you'll come out. It's a win-win situation. I get a win-win situation. Let's see what the other cards are saying. Something is a win-win situation for you, and that probably that delay was necessary. So next 7 days, I mean, you're going to see results. I also get the message that you're the master of your own plan. You are the master now. Probably you have people working under you. You've probably started your own business. You've switched from a job. You've left a job, and you started your own. There's a startup or an enterprise. Very few people in it. Probably beginning just 3 people, but you really wanted to start something on your own. Confidence. Remember we spoke about confidence? I got that card, and I said you look pretty confident, as if the world is, wrapped around your fingers. So this is it. And confidence did come with time and practice. You had to be confident. Probably you were left on your own. You weren't really independent, but you had to get that confidence back. If you had to do things on your own. Remember I said on your own. So the theme was on your own. And next 7 days you're going to be on your own, and you're going to do a good job. I mean, even when you're alone, and if you want to start something, there's nobody, because with this, I really feel there would be, if you wanted help from someone, like I said, security or loan or any money, emotional help. I mean, even when you're on your own, you're getting all the help, you would want the next 7 days. Lavender, surround yourself with love. So maybe with people who love you, surround yourself with people who love you, and they will surely build you up, your confidence. And it's also that you will get a helping hand. So look at this, your friends are there. This really confirms the fact that that your friends are around you, and they love you, and they're going to help you in some way. So if you wanted to start something, or you were talking to your friends about it, that should I do it or not. So 3 is a big number. You see, 3 friends, 3 is important for you. Maybe 3 friends come together to start something, or probably 2 other friends help you out of a situation, or whatever whatever problem it is. So next 7 days somebody's going to really help you. See, here's 11. 8 plus 3, 11. And it says you can always rewrite the story. So it, of course, a new beginning. All the cards are saying the same story. And it's great, when a reading is like all about, probably for one of you, because this is a general reading, but this is definitely, your tough times are over. You're like, I've had enough. You've got friends who are helping you. You're surrounded with love. You're rewriting some story. Remember, there was ending card, and I said there is justice, and there are endings which are good for you. There are endings which are good for you, and things will turn out well because there are people who love you. And this is you rewriting your story. And this is a new confident you. You could be a water sign, you could be an air sign. Also get fire because you let someone go. Look at this at the end of the deck. So you're more confident now, even if you let someone go, even if you were broken, whatever happened, this is a new journey. Yes, swords is air sign. Here it is. Look at the swords. Definitely air sign and water sign. I mean, it could be any sign, but those are really two signs that I get from if you've chosen 111. Let's see what are the love messages next 7 days. Love messages. What is your love situation going to be next 7 days? Unrequited love. Next 7 days, you'll feel that the person is not really loving you back. Again, you're going to feel like sorry. Again, you're going to feel like that. Sorry, it has to. Oh God. I've not been using my laptop for long, and this happens. Anyway, let me fix it. So I really feel that in the love situation, something to do with not really feeling happy or something similar to it, or thinking that why is my love not why do not I get love back, is what I feel. I think you're expecting more love out of the situation. You're expecting more from the person. So much energy. All the cards are falling. Following. I said following. So are you following someone without their knowledge? I mean, did they block you and you're still following them, or seeing what they're doing in the other social media handles? You deserve love. Exactly the words that I say. Look at here. You deserve more, and that's what you want. You're seeking more love from the person. Sorry. You're seeking more love. So basically, give your relationship a chance. This is what came under the deck. So even if your love is unrequited, you deserve love. So maybe these are the feelings that you're going through. Maybe the person you are with is busy and they've not been giving you much love and you've been waiting for them. But this really says that do not give up on the relationship. Maybe there are tough times for them, so do not give up on them. Maybe you looking away, not really trusting the person, but it says do give your relationship a chance. So do not just give up. I mean, maybe that's a temporary situation. The person cannot is busy or something happened, and you feel that they're not giving you much love back. So do not give up on it. And this is a nice reading. Next 7 days, this is nice for you. So thank you so much. I'm going to move on to the next pile. I'll be back with another reading, and enjoy. So I'm going to put 111 away. If you've chosen the angel number 222, let's see what are your messages. How are next 7 days, 6th to 12th Feb, looking for you? I get a lot of 2 here because this is 2. I also get, a lot of 2 number in a way. Maybe 2 people together. This is a story about 2 people. This is a story about what will happen in the next 2 days. It's also next 2 days are important for you. Or maybe you are figuring something out, next 2 days. Or 2 people are getting linked, probably married. I get 2 there a lot. I also get 2 little ducks. I do not know why. Maybe you live near a place where you see ducks or there are 2 ducks. But something to do with two ducks, countryside. Let's see what are the next 7 days saying for you. For the other one also, like I was doing the reading for the first pile 111, something new is beginning. So maybe next 7 days for a lot of you, something new is coming, and I also feel multiples of 2 are going to be good for you, like dates, or I mean, you could start something new on that day. Exactly the same cards almost, 111. So this is also about judgment. I mean, something you realize somebody was not fair, and you do not want to be with them any longer. So no, somebody was not fair with you and was not good to you, broke your heart or whatever, or it could be a family situation, job situation. But definitely, I mean, it's you're like, I cannot handle this, and this is not me. I get the words, this is not me, and I want to move on. I get the words, move on. You're ready to move on. Nobody's going to stop you there. You already decided to move on. I think you asked for a lot of forgiveness. You asked for a lot of things. You asked for, before moving on, you really did give them a chance, or you really, I get the word beg here. I don't know why. It's like begging here, to give me another chance. And I feel they messed up. You didn't. Even if they messed up, still you took it on you. Something you took it on yourself, Even if they did wrong to you, you were like, okay, doesn't matter, maybe it was my mistake also. So putting it on yourself also is what I get. Money is going to improve next 7 days. Money situation is going to be a little better. It could be a new job, but money situation definitely, a little better. Also, okay, do you want to spend your money on something, buying something the next 7 days you've been wanting to buy? And next 7 days you're going to get something new home. I also get something new home. I do not know, is it a piece of furniture? Could be a dog or anything, but you're getting something home. You want to bring something home. Do you want to bring the person, the guy or a girl, to meet your parents, or bring the person to your home? But something is coming towards your home, either to stay or whatever. I get somebody really loves you. There's a lot of love flowing for you. And next 7 days, the person is going to show you a lot of love. That's another message that I get from this. I mean, it's coming towards you. I mean, it's flowing. It's going to overflow with love. I also get missing. If you've been really missing someone, the person is going to see you. Maybe somebody's going to drop by, drop over. That's the message I get again and again. It's going to drop in to see you. Was passing from there. Of course, somebody is coming. Somebody, I also get somebody had moved on, somebody's coming back. So even if you think it's a death of a situation, or if you were in love or there was a problem in love and you did break away, you said go to the person or whatever, I don't want to see you, but the person did go ahead and is coming back to you in the next 7 days. So somebody from your past is going to contact you. I mean, there was a problem between you two. Could be a boss or something. Could be anything. Could be like um, you weren't, you know, you weren't happy in the job. You said, I don't want to work here. They said go, but they are coming back to you. I mean, somebody's realizing your importance. That's another channel message I get. Somebody's realizing how important you are in their life. Could be a family situation, any situation. Could be if you're friends with someone and some problem happened, but suddenly they realized yes. So you've been carrying some burden in your on you or in your hands. Something is weighing you down. So the next 10 days. Uh, don't overthink about anything, and somebody else's guilt. I feel somebody else's problems, or like I said, I mean, somebody else did you wrong, but you were like, okay, doesn't matter, part was my mistake. Even if it wasn't your mistake, maybe you're doing it to make somebody feel better, or you dealing with a person like that who puts everything on you and just doesn't say sorry and they move on. Yeah, there was a delay in situation you've been facing like past 12 days. Also, I feel there was something was not moving at all. Like, were you waiting for someone? There was no answer from the other side. It's like I feel somebody shutting you out totally. If whatever has happened, but there was no answer for 12 days. Let's see if there'll be communication. I want to see one card. Yep, somebody's going to come towards you. See, here's your communication, here's your love. Somebody's going to move towards you. If there was no communication, if there had been problem, if there's been delay, like the hangman, nobody's getting in touch. They were fine, in their life. It doesn't bother them. Probably that's how they live. They kind of carefree. The person you're dealing with, or whoever you're dealing with, is a very carefree spirit. But some suddenly they realized that you've asked them to go, or you moving on, and they realized how attached they are to you. It could be a job also. They suddenly realized your worth. But I really feel somebody's coming back. It's like somebody moved out and somebody's coming back. So you do not have to worry if you were wanting someone back in your life. I don't know if they'll still say sorry or forgive me, because I do not get an energy of a person who says that. Probably they have a lot of ego or whatever, but yeah, ego comes in every time. Let's see, what are the other messages? Protest, start a revolution, start something. You're gaining strength day by day. You're building something with someone, which is you're going to protest against something. This is unjust. This is you got the justice card also. So it could be a workplace where something happened and you did not like it, and there are people who are standing by you, and they're like, we are there, because we know what happened. And probably you turned away from something, and your friends did say, we are there. Why don't you put up a fight, a battle? We are there. Don't think you're alone. Lioness, yes, you're a lioness. You've earned all your stripes. So you really worked hard in that relationship, in that family matter, or in the family, or you've given a lot of love, or in that job. You've earned your stripes, so you do not have to step back. If somebody did wrong to you in the job, I mean, you should go back and hold them responsible for whatever they've done to you. And you've worked hard. It's not you've got things the easy way. You worked hard in your life. And you make friends very easily. That's another message that I get. Probably uh, you know probably one of your friends is going to say that next 7 days. I get, they're going to call you and they would want to meet you. Haven't met your friend for long. Do it for you. So whatever you do it for yourself. This, you owe it to yourself. That's another thing. Yeah, you owe it to yourself. Whatever happened in your life, it's like you say, smell the roses, or this is enjoying the falling snow. So whatever's happened has happened, but or take a stand for yourself. You've earned it. So why back off? I feel you shouldn't back off. I don't know what your situation is naturally, because this is a general reading. But do not back off in this situation, please, guys. Next 7 days, either starting something new, revolting. I get revolution and revolting, but taking a stand, of course, definitely. Let's see what the love angels, romance cards, love oracle cards, romance angel cards are saying for you. Calling in your soulmate. One of you really wants to be with someone who understands you. That's the message I get. And I feel next 7 days you could be meeting them, or that feeling that I know someone, from past life is going to really strike. If you've been seeing someone, probably new or whatever, but um, you really want to be with a soulmate. It's like your soul is searching for somebody you can really form a connection with, or probably you've been doing your visualizations and calling in your soulmates. It's like, I want my soulmate to be like this. I mean, because probably even if you're in your current relationship, not really, you're like, is he or she really my soulmate? I mean, I think you've been questioning yourself. Yeah, because for one of you, this is still unrequited love. I mean, 111 and 222 are pretty similar in some ways. So this is love wasn't really, you didn't get love, you did give love. That's what I want to say. And you're at a point you want to be with someone who understands you, understands how you want to be loved. And very soon, yes, because you've been calling in your soulmate. So, like 7 days, I'm sure somebody's going to meet you, or you with someone, you'll suddenly realize that this is the person. Even probably you didn't realize in the beginning, but this is your person. Next 7 days, something's going to happen which will like, oh my God, I was with that person for so long. I didn't really know, you know. This is my love. Sorry, guys, a lot of things happening, technical difficulties. But like I always say, the reading must go on. So I'm going to move on to the next pile. Sorry, I'm just fixing the light because there's less light here. So I'm going to move on to the next pile. So next 7 days are good for you. If you've chosen 444, these are the messages for you. Next 7 days, let's see how they're going to be for you. Next 7 days for you guys. Next 7 days. Let me clear the energies. Next 7 days. I get the message that it's almost like you're building a ship. I don't know why I get it. It's like, oh my God, this seems like a task. I don't know why I get that. Building a ship. Why did I get that? You're building something huge. Good. You could be building an empire. You could be building something big. That's really nice. Hey, yeah, that's what I said. You're building something big. And here it is. You want everything. It's like dreaming of big things. Next 7 days will be, and this is where you get seven. It's great. So next 7 days you'll be thinking about big things, how to improve things, how to get everything in your life, to work hard and get everything in your life is what I feel. And money is going to come in from a lot of sources. I just don't get one, but I really feel three or four. I don't know why I get three or four, but money is going to come from a lot of sources. And it's like, look at this, building like a Roman empire or something, but really building up things. And this is dreaming and wanting a lot of comforts in your life. So next 7 days, you'll be thinking big because you want to do big in life. I mean, probably you're fed up of doing the things that you do, but this is definitely big. I get the word big. Yep. Something made you take this big decision, I get. I mean, I don't know if you were really hurt or what had happened, but there is a major decision that you're going to take next 7 days, and something really hurt you to for you to be to take this step. I mean, the step that you're going to take, I mean, it took a lot of hurt, or it took a lot of pain for you, and you like, I mean, you didn't want to do it, but you had to take that step. Is a very channel message. I'm getting that again and again. Spend some time, spend some free time doing things that you love. Next 7 days is also the thing that I get, okay? Take care of your parents, especially your mother, next 7 days. Your mom is going to get emotional. I don't know why, but I get a mom that's going to get very emotional. A mom that's missing her kids. So maybe your mom is missing you guys. You were supposed to visit her, or you're not being paying much attention. So call her. I get call her. That's a channel message to anybody who wanted to call his or her mom and has not been calling them. Please call her, because she's waiting for your call. And next 7 days, you should give her a call. But I also feel that another message that I get with this card is that you really develop motherly feelings for someone, you know. You care for the person too much. It's almost like mothering them. I mean, really, really caring for the person. You also waiting for a baby in the family to come and visit you. You putting gifts together for someone is another thing that I get. Maybe somebody's birthday and you putting gifts together. You're waiting for a niece or a nephew, but somebody's visiting you. I get a lot of N also. N for nephew. Maybe the names, your name begins with that. Maybe influenced by Neptune also. I get Neptune. Maybe that's your ruling planet, but I get a lot of N. I get a lot of earth sign in this. More of earth sign, earth and fire. And air. I do not get water. But definitely building something. What are you building? A home? Whatever you do, think about it, okay? Do not jump into doing something big. It's great to do something big, but do take measure steps and good decisions. You know, if you want to do something big, do not just uh, charge. Go charging. That's what I feel, without doing your homework. Don't go all in. You know, here's my money. It's all in. You know, and then you do not know how much risk you're taking. So don't do that. Next 7 days, I mean, yeah, do something different, but very, very measured, or be safe. I want to say be safe in something, you know. That's what I feel, because with this and this, I mean, these cards also say all that glitters is not gold, and this is hollow victory. So you might be thinking big, you might be wanting to conquer the world, or you might be thinking very big in whatever. And this is like, you know, probably you've taken out the sword to fight. You thought you have a sword, but somewhere it's blunt, you know. So you understand. I mean, you're getting ready for the battle or something, but with the right ammunition, or right things, you know, or check your ammunition, or maybe this is a message for you to check your finances before you really deep dive, or probably before you dive into something, you know. I mean, deep dive into the whole thing and understand it. So don't want that you thought big and things were right, but you do not assess the situation, or probably how much finances you need. I was exactly saying home, because four is also a number of stability, and it's all about home. I also feel it's about building a home with someone, or building your home. I also feel you're building one more extra room. I don't know why I get, it's like extending your home, what you have right now, but you're extending it. That's what I feel. Let's see what are the other messages to you next 7 days. What's going to happen if you've chosen pile 444? Let's see what the messages. What can I say? 444. Weave together the crown you deserve. So yes, friends are helping you. They're making arrangements for you. I feel flowers and arrangements. Did you get a new home? Are you celebrating that you moved into a new home? It's like housewarming. Your friends are there to decorate. I feel a lot of decorations going to happen next 7 days, especially red flowers, and you know, something being proud of your home, or first time you calling people home is another thing. But you're definitely extending your home for someone to stay, or you extended an offer. Next 7 days, come and stay with me. That's another message that I get, like come and stay with me, you know. Basic witch portion. Remember to practice self-love. So in the things that you do in the next 7 days, remember that to give time to yourself. Okay, do things that you love. Remember I said a hobby or something or whatever. So do things that you love, whatever you do. I get the word pickles. Do you love pickles? Do you make pickles? I mean, were you thinking of a business in food or something, or pickles, or something to do with sour? Remember to practice self-love. Yes, that's the biggest thing, you know. Whatever you do, I also feel you pampering yourself, like with a mask, or creating portions out of Creams and stuff, that's another thing. Let's see one more card here. You can always rewrite the story. So you have to rewrite some story that isn't going right. Okay, things, if things are not going right, see it another way. The message that I get is change your perspective, probably what you have to rewrite the story. Could be that you have to start again, or if it's a relationship, or you have to understand the other person, or the other person has to understand you. You need to connect better, you need to start understanding each other better. And this is music. Definitely you love music, something musical. This is a song making you nostalgic. I don't know why I suddenly got it, but for one of your next 7 days, or you've been listening to songs, which are making you nostalgic, making you remember the person you were with when you were listening to these songs. But what are you destroying with this? I also feel destroying. Did you destroy a record or something? But you've destroyed a memory, or you've destroyed something. Let's see another message, okay? A lot of them are falling out. Three messages, three love messages for 444. If you've chosen the angel numbers 444, what are the messages for you? This is next 7 days. So this is true love. The person you are with or going to meet will be a true love in the next 7 days, and the person is exactly going to show you. They'll probably say something, or there'll be a sign or some words that they will use. You'll know that, okay, they love me. I was waiting for this. I don't know why, but I feel you're waiting for some kind of a sign, a signal, a hint, or anything. But really, the other one, the person who really loves you, will reach out to you and say something which will make you feel really nice. For some of you, because this is a gen reading, for some of you, there is a religious factor, that influences you, your parents, or the person's parents, or the person you're seeing, a special person. But definitely some religious factors troubling you. You do not know whether to consider it or not. Differences are being created by others. It's not you and the person you love, but others around you are creating some kind of differences between you two. And I don't think it bothers you. This is the other person getting more bothered, and you're like, really, I mean, such a small thing can come between us. Is it really a problem? But stay optimistic in your love life. I mean, stay optimistic. Nobody can separate you. You meant for each other. I don't know why with this part I want to say meant for each other. And look at this. It's safe for you to love. So you can go ahead with this relationship. I don't think anybody will come in between, because you're really optimistic. Like I said, you are very optimistic about it, and you need to stay optimistic. Like, you need to keep this relationship together no matter who says what or whatever. I feel you're the one. So that's the thing. So those were the messages for you, and I'm going to move on to the next pile. And have a beautiful February. I'm going to come up with a Valentine's one, I'm sure. Yeah, but COVID does take a toll, because I cannot talk fast anymore. People used to say you talk too fast, and now I cannot because of the fatigue that comes in, with this. Last but not the least, like they say, 777. So if you've chosen 777, let me see what are the messages. Let's see what all I can give you. What are the messages? And while I was shuffling, this is the 7. You're going to work hard the next 7 days, and it's going to pay off. You were thinking that I've been working for 7 months, I've been working for 7 weeks, I've been working hard for 7 days. Something that's happened, but this is also next 7 days. If you've been working hard and wondering, will there be a payoff? Look what I did. So, what will I reap? Look at this, all that I put together. Next 7 days are pretty lucky. Seven is a pretty lucky number. So, money coming in, something getting completed, you getting a new project, you getting a yes from someone is also what I think. Wow, this makes me excited because I feel this one is like the whole feeling I'm getting is an exciting feeling. Probably you're going to feel that way. In 7 days, something is going to excite you. Some big project is going to come to you, something, good news. I really feel good news, and I feel one good news after another. That's another channel message, and how nice it makes me feel. And all the best to you guys. I feel A is going to be important for you. I feel something good is coming. I also feel there'll be a choice between two things. So probably that's what's going to confuse you. But I feel, like I said, remember, one thing after another, it might leave you confused, but there are two good choices coming. So sometimes two good choices do confuse us. It could be two jobs, it could be anything, probably choosing between two destinations, where to go. So definitely. But this is beautiful. Next 4 days, rest, think about it, and then take action is what I get here. Okay, that's what I feel. Yeah, but definitely rest. And you need to rest because after that, I feel your life is going to be on it's going to be wheels on your feet, on your heels, and that's how you're going to move all the time. Like I feel a whirlwind of action, too much happening, like a whirlpool happening, so much happening. I get a lot of sea. I don't know what it means to you. Are you a water sign? I also get a fire sign with this, but a lot of action. I get air also because here are these swords, I get air also. And this one, I'm going to take this one. Look at this. Again, swords, air signs. Something fast is coming to you. Some good news is coming to you. So next 7 days, this is brilliant. I love this pile. Yay, look at this. Magician, you have everything to make it successful. It could be love, job, family, anything. New ventures, new things, whatever you wanted. Remember, I said it's a big yes. And look at this lovers card, it's beautiful. So, next 6 days are going to be beautiful. Next 7 days for the lovers. This is awesome, guys. And look at this 6 plus 1 is 7. How beautiful is the reading, guys? Here it is, great in love, great things happening. You have everything to make it happen. So if it doesn't happen now, it's all your mistake, not anybody else's mistake, because everything is going to form. It's like, things are moving into your favor, and you're like, oh my God, I didn't think it will happen. I mean, I did not think this is going to happen. Oh God, this is so beautiful. Yep, you're going to feel like a queen. You're going to have your own team. I don't know what it means to you, but it's like your own people with you. This is water sign. Water sign also coming in here. Very emotional about someone, very emotional about your family, very emotional about the people you work with. That's how you're going to feel like. And you're going to knit everybody together. She's knitting here, look at this. But you're going to bring people together. That's what I really like about this card, is you're going to, get people if they weren't talking, but you're going to get them together. And, very gentle, you're very gentle. And next 7 days, you're like, okay, I will sort out your problems, if it's any problem, family problem or whatever. But you are like that. This is really nice. I'm feeling very happy with this one. There's a lot of energy. Yeah, because somebody took your power 2 years back or 2 years ago. 2 years weren't really good for you. Somebody didn't give you the right place. The place, your place, was taken, and you were made to feel out of place. Okay, for some of you, this is how you were feeling, but you're going to get your chair back, whatever it is. I get your dignity back. That's another message that I get. You're going to get your dignity back. You're going to get your respect back. Somebody stole your position in the family, in office, but you're going to get it back. Yep, here's another number 7. This is beautiful. This is here I get that just ask and you shall receive. I mean, just ask it and you shall receive. And this is beautiful. I get 7 numbers everywhere. I get 1 and 7 here. Take care of your emotions, guys. That's all. I know it's going to make you excited. It made me excited. The cards is giving me that energy, but just be careful of excessive emotions. Don't ask for too much. Remember when I said ask and you shall receive? Ask for the thing that can be fulfilled by the universe. I always say everything is fulfilled by the universe, but you know what, all the universe will give you back what you deserve. So this is beautiful. Let's see the other cards. Yay, nice reading. Let's see what are the other messages. Yep, take control of your own narrative. I told you somebody was dominating you. You were probably dancing to the strings, or uh, something strings attached. I don't know. I mean, you were dancing to the you were dancing to the tune, and you like, I'm going to now write my own story. I mean, you're not going to dictate. This is my chapter, this is my book. You let them go. Look at this, let them go. If you've not made the decision, here's your decision. Guys, please don't let someone go just because the card is come, and I'm saying you know your situation very well exactly, and just do what you think is right. Endings are inevitable. Yes, look at this, you've taken control of your own life. There's an ending here and a new beginning. I mean, the storm has passed. I mean, you're enjoying the view. And it's almost like you said a happy bye to them. You like, I knew this is going to end. I'm happy. I'm okay. I've accepted the fact that I have to restart. Write your own story here again. You can rewrite your own story. Here it is. So here's a story. You need to write something because you've said bye to someone, and you happily let them go. It could be a job. You're like, I'll restart, doesn't matter, I'll prove myself. It's like, I don't know why, but I get the feeling that you now have to prove yourself because somebody thought, somebody really put you down, and you were kind of losing confidence, but you're like, I'll work my way up. It's okay. I mean, I'll rewrite my story. I don't need you. Some of you are calling in your soulmate. I feel a lot of manifestation and visualization happening. You could be using 111 also. That's another message I get. And I also feel that you're seeing 111 and 44 quite a lot. Yep, need to step back, reassess the situation. You need to take a break. You're giving yourself too much to the other person is the message that I get with this, okay? You kind of need to just give it a break, You need to give some love to yourself. You're giving too much, You need to step back, give them some time and space so they can breathe. So don't act like that, they'll run away. So like, breathe a little, allow them to breathe, okay? That's what I feel. Oh, I told you, separation. There's two separation cards. You let them go because somebody was like a villain in your story. Here's the villain. And that's why probably you step back and you realize, this is not my story. I need to rewrite, take things in my own hand. Look at this, separation, and let them go. This has not happened, so this is an indication because you've got two separation cards here. I mean, whatever it is, you like, let it go. It's not the right energy, not the right thing for you. Oh my God, look at this, guys. I didn't see it. This is what was at the end of the deck. I mean, seriously, guys, might be lucky for money and all, but maybe it's lucky in your own way. Maybe it was a toxic person and you suddenly are going to free yourself and you realize it. I mean, the realization was basically a most important thing because the other person did not make an effort. Look at this. One person did not make an effort in the whole situation. So look at these cards. I mean, I cannot believe this. All three saying the same thing. You probably step back and assess the situation and you like, sorry, I mean, can't do this anymore. I have to free myself no matter how high the walls are. I have to jump. I mean, I have to free myself. So those were your messages. Have very good 7 days and the whole of Feb. Have a good Feb. I'll do a Valentine reading soon and I'll be back with more messages and probably a spell if I'm up to it and I can channel something because people have been asking me about a job spell or improving finances, money spell. So I might just do that. Thank you so much, guys, and see you soon. Bye, guys.